Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing great. My name is George, and this is the public update. And because it is the first public update from 2024, I want to wish you all a happy new year. I hope this will be a wonderful year for everyone. And why not? Bitcoin is showing us some very, very interesting moves. And not only Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is just pushing to the upside like there's no tomorrow. Obviously, now if you watched my last public stream, when was that? Last Tuesday, right? You should be prepared for this kind of moves, or at least get some ideas about what could be sign of strength, sign of weakness on this chart. And if not, no problem. Today it's a new day. We are starting a new trading week, and we need to see what's going on the chart. We do have a very, very interesting levels to the upside, to the downside. So obviously, I will share all those levels and my trading plan during this stream. So as always, I will check what Bitcoin is doing. I will check gold. I will check EURUSD. And if you have questions related with what's going on right now on the chart, please don't be shy. Post the questions in the YouTube chat, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Before I start, just want to make sure that everything is okay. We have people in the chat. We have Graham, we have Paul, Arnold, Marius, Aaron. Sound is good. Good morning, everyone. Sound is good. And if the sound is good and everything is okay with the stream, one last thing, let's put this to 4K because I'm streaming 4K. So obviously you want to have like the best quality possible for this stream. Happy New Year. Yeah, let's start with this. Before we start, and before I start, I just wanna show you one thing. I just wanna show you our Discord, and I was kind of surprised this morning when I've seen a lot of things going on in Discord, in the chat, but related to the training. We had quite a bit of trading. Way was here. A lot of our members were trading this. So as you can see, a lot of levels, a lot of price action. Even when I'm not around, Victor is not around, you can see that our members are getting involved into this kind of moves, and they are more than ready and more than capable to trade this kind of move by themselves. So obviously that makes me very, very, very happy, because that's kind of a proof that what we are teaching here is actually working, right? And that is very, 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 very nice for me. As you can see, a lot of TA, a lot of things going on, right? A lot of people trading this kind of moves. Also some memes, because why not? Trading could be very, very stressful. So other than that, you need to relax just a bit. But as you can see, there is a lot of things going on in Discord. Obviously, some winning, some losses. It's part of the game. Yeah, I do say that. I'll cover that in just a second, but just to show you how this Discord, and remember, this was again some wins, some losses, again some more, but it is part of the game. You make some money, you lose some money, but here we are making money, which is very, very, very good to see. And obviously now we're back to the stream, but just to show you how our Discord looks like when there is price action on this on any kind of chart, because we are trading gold, we are trading Bitcoin, we are trading Euro USD, and you name it. If you give me an asset, I'll do some TA, and then we can actually trade it. And to finish with this part, that was very, very interesting for me to see what's going on in Discord. If you want to join our Discord, obviously you have the links here. We have a free section in Discord. Other than that, what I showed you is the premium Discord. You have our website, you can join. I'm pretty sure we still have that campaign running for 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Then you get a 30% if you decide to continue. You get a 30% discount for the first month, and that would be somewhere around $88, and then you need to pay if you want to continue. If you think what we are doing here is actually okay for you, you need to pay the full price, which is $129 if I remember correctly. Also, you can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. So make sure, if you like what you see here, even if it is only the public content, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share our content. So, oh yeah, Paul is here. So, okay, that campaign is still going. The 14 free 3 days, 14 days free subscription, and after that, if you decide to continue, then it's all good. Other than that, let's start with the Bitcoin, because we do have a couple of interesting levels on the Bitcoin chart, and obviously we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Not here, but I don't have an elephant, but we do have this. We do have this monthly level. We do have this monthly level, and this is a very, very interesting level, right? The monthly level, I've been talking about this since forever, since the price was at 25K, and starting with this monthly, right? Starting with this monthly and going to this weekly, let's say, so 45 to 50K area, this is an area of resistance, layers of resistance after resistance after resistance. So obviously we need to take it very, very seriously. We need to take it into consideration. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to short. When the price hit that monthly, short, you can do it if everything looks good and for a scalp. But other than that, and exactly what Wei was posting in the chat, if you're shorting this move, you're counter trading the trend. So it is okay to scalp long short, right? Long short, but to keep a short running for something more than just a scalp, you need confirmation. And as always, and I think I say this at least once a day in the group, and each time I'm doing some public updates, confirmation comes from changing market structure and claiming or losing some levels. That is the general rule, and that works on any chart. Could be crypto, could be commodities, could be stocks, could be forex. It works. It's all the same until you don't see the change in market structure and some levels lost. One would favor the current trend, and the current trend is obviously to the upside, right? To the upside. Please allow me to rephrase this. And the price hit this monthly, no real reaction for the moment. So actually the price is above this monthly level 45,509, and we do have a yearly level 46,195 just above. Then we do have the daily and the rest of the confluences that I talked about last stream. Last Tuesday we had a stream where I basically covered the high time frame levels to the upside and to the downside. And just in case you missed that that stream, we do have, what do we have? We have this. So basically the point of control, please allow me to hide the horizontal level. So the point of control of this high time frame range comes around 47,250, give or take, right? So that would be the first, and for me it is the most important level of resistance in this section of the chart, so between 45 and 50K area. Also, we talk about this high volume node. In my last stream, we talked about this, the high volume node, the gaps in between, and how this level could potentially influence your trading, right? So if you've missed that, please make sure that you check the last stream. Maybe we'll post the link in description, because I don't want to kind of repeat the same information over and over again. So I went more in depth to the level 2 with the levels to the upside and levels to the upside. So we do have this, the point of control of this entire range. So basically the entire price action starting in December 2022. So obviously this is a high time frame range, and if you have a point of control in this area, that should be a level to take into consideration. Other than that, what do we have? We do have the golden pocket, right? Pull from obviously to the from the higher high to the lower low, so from the 70K area to the 50K area. And as you can see, the golden pocket is around between 48 and 50K area, also the 0.71, but let's focus on this one for the moment, right? So we do have a high time frame point of control on the golden pocket, and then the horizontal comes into play. So we do have monthly, yearly, daily, weekly. That's why I say this entire area is an area of resistance. It's a big area, right? So we talk about from the monthly to the weekly, it's more than 10%, right? It's almost 12%. So it's kind of hard to know where, first of all, if this would be the top, because the price could actually push. Why not? Or what would be the level that would give the possible top for this move, at least for the moment, right? Hard to say. And the way I like to do it is to trade it level to level, from the monthly to the yearly, to the point of control, to the golden pocket, to the weekly, possibly above. And again, if one level is hit and then I start to see changing market structure, starting with low time frame, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, with continuation on higher time frame, and I start to see some levels lost, then maybe that is the top, and I'm willing to work with that idea. But as long as, yes, I do have a level, but as long as the market structure is still bullish, the price is still pushing, and there's no real reaction, keep the shorts as scalps and keep the longs running as much as possible, right? And why I keep saying this? Because of this, right? So the price hits the daily small front run here, boom, goes back to VWAP. And remember, we had this trending day, right? Price goes here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So as long as you see the price keep doing this kind of thing, the bullish market structure, there is no reason to short for more than a scalp. So I'm not saying definitely, and you've seen the results in the chat, right? The winnings and everything. I mean, these kind of moves are very, very good moves to scalp. I mean, we talk about almost 1%, right? A scalp, great. You have your invalidation, you have everything that you need to see, so everything is good. However, this one is a good scalp. This one is a good scalp. This one. I mean, each time the price is making a new higher high, one could think about, there is a scalp short in order. However, keep it as a scalp with quick take profits, move the stop loss at entry, and after that, let the market decide if that's the top or not. Because like I said, as long as the price keeps the bullish market structure and no levels are lost, what could be the outcome? The outcome is always more upside. Then we do have, if we want to go more in depth with the order flow, right? One could see this. We do have 9.2 million, 6.7 positive delta in this candle. Is this the best trading idea? No. If you ask me, definitely there's no need to long so aggressively in this section of the chart. And this was actually the, right around that monthly. But the price keeps pushing. This giving the possibility of trap traders, trapped longs in this situation. However, for that to happen, you need to see the price getting acceptance below this level. And as you can see, that was never the case. So longs safe, shorts not so much, right? Price goes here, obviously decreases in open interest because liquidations, stop losses being hit, positions taking profits if they are smart, so that's it. Then we get back to this section of the chart where once again we start to see the longs pushing, right? Longs pushing, 6.5 million, 5.5 positive delta. So new longs opening in this candle, trying to push the price up, not doing such a good job at that point in time. The price comes back here, but again, we need to see the price getting acceptance below these candles to trap the longs. That was never the case. Boom, another push to the upside, another increase in open interest, 14.7 volume, 6.7 negative positive delta, sorry. So new longs opening. So as long as you see this, people are still interested in buying this level and the market structure is still bullish, then like I said, the outcome should be more upside. Now we start to see some shorts opening too. That's okay, right? So some more longs opening, there is a battle, some more longs opening, but other than that, for the moment, the longs are safe. The longs are safe. So we don't see I cannot see a very, very good reason to short unless it's for a scalp with the possibility to become something more. Definitely, I'm not going to look for a long up here. This is not something that I would like to do. And The first sign of weakness, in my opinion, would be very, very simple. So first of all, we need to trap this, as you can see in this section of the chart, a lot of longs opening. If we count the longs, so we do have almost 7, 12, 19, 22, 25. So we do have at least 25 millions longs opening above the monthly level. So in order for this to be the top, one would like to see the price get in acceptance below this monthly. So below the monthly, right? The monthly needs to be lost, right? So that would be the first sign of weakness. That would give us some trapped traders in this section of the chart. Lose VWAP, change the market structure, and then we are in business. But for the moment, that is not happening. So treat this as scalps, right? Make sure if you are in a long from lower, make sure you book some profits. Doesn't necessarily you need to close the entire trade, no, because this could actually push. This could actually push. I mean, this could push another 3, 5, 10%, who knows? So make sure you book some profits. If you're in a long from lower, make sure you book some profits around these areas, right? Move the stop loss at entry and try to ride this trend as much as possible. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm talking obviously about paper trades. Everything that you've seen in Discord are just paper trades, paper accounts. So yeah, this is not financial advice. That is very, very important. So let's get back to summarize this. So the first sign of weakness should be if the price gets acceptance below this monthly, lose VWAP, right? You can see very well on the daily, but lose VWAP, change the market structure, trap the traders here, and then we are in business for more downside. Other than that, and until I see that happening on the chart, I would favor more upside. And the next important level, we do have an untapped yearly level, 46,195. That is a yearly level. And we do have a new yearly level. I will show you that in just a second, right? But yearly level, daily, and after that, the point of control of the entire range, followed by the golden pocket to the upside. Those are the levels, right? So I just want to cover this at the beginning of the stream for everyone to understand what's going on, what is the story, what to do, and how to handle this kind of situation. Now, how do we get to this situation, right? And in my last public stream, I was talking about this range. Let me see if I can find it. So this was the range. Let's hide the horizontal for a second. And I think I marked 2 levels on the chart, right? So I marked the low of the range, the top of the range. Other than that, value are high, point of control, value are low. And my last stream was when? Here, right? So my last stream was here with the rejection from the point of control, price going to the value area low, then point of control, once again, value area low. Obviously, we talk about daily candles. So as you can see, the value area low of this was holding as support very, very well. In the same time, the point of control was very, very good resistance. So as long as you see something like this, and as long as you are aware of this range, and anyone should be aware of this range because I share this publicly, so this is not like something very, very complicated to manage. As long as you see this, you have day trades and scalps in between, and we do have almost 4% in between the point of control and the value area low, right? Other than that, and this is the general case about this, when you see one of this level, could be the resistance or could be the support, one of this level is claimed or lost, one would expect some follow through, right? In this situation, the point of control was claimed yesterday, right? No real reaction at the value area high, no swing failure pattern, then the price keeps pushing to the upside, right? How to get involved in this situation, in this day trades, scalps, with the possibility of becoming something more, very, very easy. You do have these levels, but to be more precise, and I think, I'm not sure if I shared this in my last public stream. Anyway, obviously I shared this in Discord. We had, at that point in time, we had this weekly level, 41,353. And not only a weekly level, but also the local golden pocket. But from here to here, right? And to be more specific, 0.71. Everyone knows that I love this level. It's giving very, very good results. So when you see something like this, a weekly on the 7-1, but not only that, that is good at least for a scalp, right? At least for a scalp. Totally different story if you are around when that happened. Yes, no, that's totally different story. But when you see something like that, you know, you need to react to this kind of situation. And after that, this weekly, it's a new weekly, so forget about this one. This was not here. But when you see the price reacting from this weekly and after that getting acceptance back into the value area of the range, that's sign of weakness, is that sign of strength, sorry. And one would expect more upside, at least to the point of control, because in between here we had a couple of dailies, but they were like you know, not that important. But this very, very, very good confluence, very nice. And now the price is here. I just want to show you how to get involved based on these confluences, based on the price action, based on everything that's going on, right? But now that is history. If you got that trade, congratulations. If you missed that trade, you know, it's part of the game, and there will always be another trade available on the chart, right? And because we talk about horizontal levels here, right? Let's hide everything. Let's hide everything because I would like to show you one thing. And because we started a new year, right, we do have a couple of levels, right? First of all, the yearly level that I showed you, right? And this should be this one, right? So we do have an yearly level, 46,196. Price is very, very close. If the price will manage to hit this level, then I'm looking for a reaction there. If I see the correct reaction, then I'm more than happy to trade it. Trade it level to level. I'll get back to it in just a second. But most important, we do have another yearly level here, right? Another yearly level at the bottom of this move. So I really like this kind of candles, this one and this one. And the new yearly level is 16,529. Obviously, we do have another yearly level, but you know, the 3K area is, I don't think is important for the moment, but this and this is still important. So based only on these levels, if the price manages to reject from this area, from this 45 to 50K area, then, and if we start to see a bigger rejection and bigger everything and change in market structure and level lost and weakness and so on, this is a very, very interesting level on this chart. The yearly from 16,529. Obviously, for the moment, there's no reason to believe that the price would actually move to this area, but it's good to take it into consideration. Very, very good. Yearly level here, yearly level here. So very, very nice. Let's pay attention to what's going on. And now I will delete this because I already have this marked on my chart, but just to show you the yearly level. Monthly, because not only we started a new year, but also we started a new month. Let's see the horizontals. So monthly levels, this one, obviously you can't see this very well, but anyway, we do have a monthly level here. This is an untapped monthly level, 25K area. Remember, very, very, very good support, very, very good support. Other than that, 30K, I don't have a level here. We do have kind of a gap. That's why I'm keeping this one on the chart, 30,460. Nothing. Monthly tap now, 45,509, right? So other than that, we do have another monthly level around 60K area, 61,421. So, you know, if the price would actually manage to claim this weekly, then we do have the next target to the upside. So that's great for me, right? The more upside, that's great. Also, I'm prepared for more downside, but in terms of weekly, this is what we do have right now on the chart. And look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles in a row. That's very, very interesting for me. And it's, you know, you need some real weakness to actually to flip a trend like this. So let's pay attention to this. Let's move to the weekly time frame. This one is actually not a weekly. I'm not sure why I marked it, that one. Could potentially become, but we still have this weekly. So it was tapped here, so you know that is very, 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 very nice. Other than that, untap weekly level 27, but you know, it doesn't make any kind of sense to talk about the 25k area right now when the price is here. Daily, let's move to the daily level. Okay, so in terms of daily levels, not too much, because this one is tapped, this one it's a tapped daily level, but I'm still keeping it on my chart because it's 50k area plus the liquidity. And other than that, we do have these kind of levels, but again, and the daily to the upside 46,583. This is kind of boring to find this level, but they are important, and you know, we need to mark this this kind of levels on the chart. So there's not too much that I would like to add to this TA. So I have one thing. I mentioned the sign of weakness would be if the price will get acceptance below this weekly, but not only that, if the price manages to get acceptance back into the lower range, now that could be seen also as a sign of weakness. And if that's the case, so the price needs to lose the monthly, get acceptance back into the range, so get acceptance below the high from this range 44,769, and then get acceptance back into the value area of this range, so below the value area high, which is 44,117. that sign of weakness. And at that point in time, the chances for this to be the top, at least for the moment, are increasing. And definitely I would look towards, obviously we do have levels in between, but I would look towards the 40k area. We do have liquidity here, so you know, there are a lot of things going on, and depending on what's going on in these levels, you know, we start to see this holding, we can continue to trade this range. This would be a deviation from the range, you know, we can continue to trade this range. If not, more downside is possible, and we do have levels to the downside. But sign of weakness should be get acceptance below the monthly, change the market structure on a low time frame, trap the late longs in the situation, in the situation that the price get acceptance below the month. For the moment they are safe, and you know, I'll favor more upside. So lose this monthly, tap the traders, change the market structure on low time frame, get acceptance back into the range, and especially back into the value area of this range. This is how you get the top, and then 40k should be in order, possibly low. And remember what I said last week. Last week the price was, you know, somewhere in this area, so last Tuesday. And this is the general rule about everything. When you have a range, but not only a range, a series of ranges, because we had this one and this one and this one. So when you see something like this, range breaking to the upside, range breaking to the upside, range breaking to the upside, last week, that was my most important message on a high time frame. As long as you see a range like this continuing, ranging between the value area high, value area low, point of control, I would always favor the trend, and the trend for the moment is to the upside. The first sign of weakness would be if the price breaks this range to the downside, and that's, we talk about weakness. But other than that, and this is the story right now, the price could push as much as it wants to push. Sign of weakness comes from changing market structure, losing some levels, and getting acceptance, very important, getting acceptance back into the value area of this range. Then we can continue to trade the range. This range starts to break to the downside, then we do have the 40k area, then we do have this range, and so on. So we do have levels, but for the moment, as you can see, this is not the case. Let's check once again what's going on the order flow part. Still consolidating. Yes, we do have this bullish CVD, the bearish CVD divergences. Yes, I am aware of that. So again, scalps are in order, but keep it a scalp until we get more confirmation, right? Until we get more confirmation. As you can see, we still have these small bearish CVD divergences, active absorption. Once again, new longs opening here, but again, it's really tricky to get involved here. Really tricky to get involved here, right? But yeah, as a scalp, always should be in order. Quick take profit, move the stop loss at entry, let the rest run, just in case we see weakness, getting acceptance, the price getting acceptance below that monthly level, below VWAP, trap this entire section of the chart. That should open the possibility for low. If not, the price is very close to that yearly level. Well, once again, we need to check what's going on. We need to check the reaction, and then we have the point of control of the range, and so on. So basically, this is my trading plan for the moment, and the levels to the upside and the levels to the downside. I hope it's clear for everyone. It's not so complicated, and one would favor the trend until you start to see a change in trend. And for the moment, we don't really have any kind of trend change. So more upside is possible. Give me weakness, and then I'll be more than happy to say, hey, I'll favor the bearish scenario. Again, this entire section between 45 and 50k area, book some profits. I'm not saying close the entire trade, but book some profits, move the stop loss at entry. So let's say you're in a long from here and you already booked take profit one at the point of control, which is perfect. Have your stop loss moved at entry. Now let's say you close 25 here, close another 25 in this area. If the price goes higher, you make money. If you start to see sign of weakness, then you can manage the trade accordingly. But when the price is at resistance, it's always good to book profit. Okay, so this would be Bitcoin. I don't think I forget any kind of the only thing tomorrow news. Tomorrow we do have news and more news. So news could potentially bring the volatility. That volatility could be to the upside, to the downside. You have to be prepared for both scenarios, but let's pay attention to this volatility, right? Never know what's going to happen, but you need to be prepared. Okay, so that would be Bitcoin in my opinion. Let's see if I have some questions. There was a channel. Okay. Yeah, we have a couple of yeah, we have a couple of things going on with the camel in Discord, but this is for for the premium members. If you want to understand the camel joke, you can always join Discord, and you can do it for free for 2 weeks. So there is nothing to lose. Okay, getting back to the serious stuff, and that would be gold. I love to trade gold. Very technical asset, very everything. A lot of money to be made, also a lot of money to be lost if you don't know what you're doing, if you forget about risk management and so on and so on. But let's see what's going on. So first of all, high time frame. Let's see the high time frame stuff. Not this one, because this is too high time frame, but this one. Basically we're still up here, so nothing changed in the situation. Nothing changed, so it is all good. Right, then we can talk about the next range, and the next range is actually the main idea for this. Well, it's not a high time frame, but still, it's something more than a month now. This range is based on the idea the entire price action above the value are high of the bigger range, right? So as you can see, what happened here, moved here, and now the price moved to the upside and back testing the value area high of this range, which is very bullish. If this holds as support, this is very bullish, and currently we do have the next push to the upside where we do have levels, right? So nothing of this what you see here is just random on the chart, and I will show you why. First of all, this, right, the golden pocket pulled from obviously to the higher high to this low, right? So in this kind of situation, as you can see, we had a very nice rejection from this golden pocket that at this point in time also horizontals, because I love the horizontals, right? We had this weekly, and currently we do have a daily. This daily it's tapped now. So what I was saying, on the price, we've seen when the price tapped this weekly, we had a couple of front runs, very nice for trading, for scalping, for day trading, very nice. But, and this is the most important thing, this weekly, I was talking about this weekly, right? Claiming or losing this weekly, what that would signify on a higher time frame, what we are talking about here, we are talking about a new higher high on, or a new lower low here on the chart, right? And if I hide this, and if I hide this, right? So if the price, I will extend this to the value area high of this range. As long as this is holding as support, a new higher high on this chart is possible. Very simple, right? If the price get acceptance, below these levels, then we can talk about, once again, the 2000K area, or even better, the point of control of the high time frame range. So this is what's deciding right now on this chart, and that's why you need to understand this level on a high time frame. When you see them giving reaction, giving everything, all you need is like, hey, trade those levels. And those levels are not so hard to get. I mean, the golden pocket, one would expect a reaction. We do have a weekly, we do have a daily level. So obviously the price hitting this daily level, you need to see what's going on. Do we get a swing failure pattern of this daily? Do we get the failed auction kind of reaction? And then we do have the weekly, and then we do have the value area high. Also on a lower time frame, we can do something like this. So obviously this is also the golden pocket area. So this could potentially be a resistance area. This is the place where you book profits, and so on and so on and so on, right? So definitely you need to pay attention to these kind of levels. You need to be smart, don't be greedy, book profits, act accordingly. If you will take some losses, and I said if, but actually I should say when you will take some losses, the risk management should be there. You take some losses, it's just part of the game. So let's see what's going on. I'm not going to go to a very low time frame for this, because this is more to cover the high time frame areas, right? And for the moment, like I said, and as long as the price is holding this area of support, now the weekly is claimed, then we move to the daily local golden pocket. We do have this high here, then we do have 7-1, and then we kind of have this empty space. This empty space could be filled very fast, and the empty space from the let's say to the 7-1 to the high, that's 2.5%. For this chart, that is a lot. But if you catch a strong training day, the price could push to a new high, and then we need to see what's going on in that area. Do we get a failed auction? Do we get a swing failure pattern, something like this, that we can trade it accordingly. But for the moment, like I said, the big fight is for this daily 2077, also the golden pocket. So for more downside, let's go to lower time frame, right? So let's put the range back on this chart, right? The higher time frame golden pocket, the local golden pocket, right? So the price goes here. For weakness, once again, one would like to see this daily lows, and then we need to see the weekly. We have the weekly below and possibly lower, but you need to pay attention to this kind of situation. I would like to see 1 minute for just a second. I'm not gonna start trading right now, but just to see what's going on here. What do we have? This is too low. This is too low. 0.5. Give me this area, and then the daily could be in place. Trade 2, it's kind of harder to trade, but let's give it some time and let's see. But as long as the price is above this daily, I'll favor more upside. Get acceptance back in here, and then we can start to talk about this weekly. Look at this, very nice bullish market structure. 1 minute, but is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, continuation, higher high, higher low. As long as you see that, one would expect more. One would expect more upside. But yeah, let's see what's going on, and let's see what will happen on the chart. I'll continue this after the stream. We already had that, because I've seen that when I was preparing the stream. We've seen in Discord, we do have a couple of channels when we jump, when there is price action, there are stuff going on. So yeah, we do have price action, so why not? Let's take advantage of these situations, and if possible, make some money in the process too. Bitcoin is still here, still deciding. Again, scalps are always in order, right? So you get this, right? You get this kind of situation. The price goes here, scalp a short, have your stop loss here, you book take profit one when the price is making a new lower low. Yeah. Remember this rule and you'll be safe. And that should be roughly 0.5% for a scalp. That's more than enough. Yeah. But other than that, let's see what's going on. For the moment, the price is still above this monthly. So that's not real weakness. Weakness comes from changing market structure and losing some levels. Okay, so the last chart that we do have for today, first of all, some tea should be in order, but that would be EURUSD. Again, very good volatility for the last couple of days. Very interesting reactions, very interesting levels. So let's check what's going on with this chart. What do we start with? We start with the ranges, right? Something like this, the same story I was showing you last week, right? So basically we do have a high time frame range, and in between the prices, just in between basically we do have another range, a smaller range between the value area low and the point of control of a higher range. Again, I explained this last week, so I'm not gonna spend too much time with this, with explaining the high time frames. And last week, when was that? The price was here on Tuesday, right? So last week on Tuesday, the price was kind of trying to claim the value area high of this range. It managed, and then we've seen a new push to the upside, right? Now the price once again is getting back to this after the rejection. The price is once again getting back to the value area high of this range. And the rule is always the same. As long as this area, the value area high, is acting as support, then one would favor more upside. If the price will get acceptance below this level, then point of control, and we do have levels to the downside. So that is the general rule about any chart. Doesn't matter, forex, stocks, commodities, crypto, the rule is always the same. Learn this and you should do fine with trading. Okay, so last week we've seen this. The price was pushing, again ranging between the point of control and the value are high. Same story I explained earlier on the Bitcoin chart. When you have a resistance, when you have a support, range, trade in between, when you see one of this level claimed or lost, claimed in this situation, one would expect some follow through. Same story here, support, lost, and we should see pretty fast the point of control of this range, possibly low, who knows. In terms of what actually happened, let's go to lower time frame, right? So the price keeps pushing, right? As you can see, boom, bullish market structure, higher high, higher low, this, boom. The price takes a high, and we do have a failed auction in this situation. So it's kind of, as you can see, it's pretty much what happened on this chart, right? So we do have a high, boom, price pushing to the upside. For the moment, the price is here, so no weakness, one would favor more upside, right? Same story here. We do have a high. I think I have this one marked. Let me see, this one, right? You have a high, as long as the price is above this high, more upside is possible. Weakness comes from losing this level and changing the market structure. We can go even on lower time frame, like I don't know, 5 minutes, right? Right. So up to this point in time, the price was making higher low, higher low, higher high. More upside is possible. Great, right? Then failed auction, price get acceptance below this level. We already start to see the price starting to make lower high, lower low, lower high, losing. So changing the market structure, losing one level, this one level in the process. But check what happened here. You see, this is what I would, for a top, this is exactly what I would like to see on the Bitcoin chart. For a top, this is exactly what I would like to see on the Bitcoin chart. So for the moment is higher high, higher low, and this and this. Like I said, this here, decent trading opportunity. You short somewhere in this area, you have your stop loss here, you book profits in this area, move the stop loss at 10. You get stopped out, you make some money, price goes lower, you make more money. So it's all good. This is how you get involved in a short until we get confirmation. But let's recap. This, as long as the price is up here, more upside is possible. Get acceptance, back test, then check this. And for this chart, that was a almost 0.45, 0.5%. That is quite a bit of a move. So this is exactly what I would like to see for weakness on the Bitcoin chart. So the price getting acceptance below here, back test, then get an acceptance back into the range, back into the value of this range, bearish market structure. This is how a top looks like. Until we get that, more upside is possible. In this situation, like I said, boom, change your market structure. Not only change your market structure, but very, very nice trading opportunities, because this small front run of the golden pocket, but you are aware of that area. And after that, as you can see, the bearish market structure, lower high, lower low, and this getting back to this area, right? So this is what happened. And you know, we do have traders, very good traders, that are actually trading this asset in the group. So yeah, I'm happy to see that. But that was last week, and today it's a new day. Now we need to hide this level and mark the horizontals. To do the horizontals, let's see. So we do have a daily up here. Great. We still have this monthly. This is an older monthly, but you know, as long as this monthly has a very, very good confluence with the value high, so let's keep it there. Then we do have this daily, and this weekly. Okay, this weekly. Okay, that's interesting. We'll show you that weekly in just a second. Right, so weekly. So we do have a lot of weeklies to the upside, to the downside, and also we do have this weekly to the upside. So to the downside, to the upside, we do have levels. Monthly. This one tapped, this one untapped. This is untapped. This is very, very good, very, very good. And most important, yearly. For this I will have to, because I do have a lot of levels, and you will not be able to actually to see this weekly, the yearly. So yearly level up here, right? That's a yearly level. Yearly level here. Check the support for this. Check the support for this yearly level. And also we do have a new yearly level here, right? So this is interesting. We do have untapped yearly level up here, right? This is tapped. Look at this reaction, and we do have a new yearly level printed yesterday, and that would be 1.07039, right? So that is an interesting level. So based on this, right, as long as this area is holding, then maybe the price will be able to push to the upper yearly. If we start to see a bigger rejection and the new yearly and the older yearly will be lost, then we could see a new lower low on the chart. And this is kind of, this is the value low, this and this and this, the top of this range. So very, very interesting. We do have yearly levels. Very nice, very interesting. Now I have to delete this because I already have them marked, right? And now let's get back to the daily time frame. And we do have this situation, but not only this. So let's see the range, the bigger range. Okay, so we're not quite to the point of control. Value are low here. Okay, so we're in between. Let's see the smaller one, this and this. Okay, and if we add to this a fib pool, that would give us something like this. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So the bigger golden pocket comes here on the yearly, weekly, yearly. So this is important support. The local one is somewhere around the just below the point of control, but I'm interested on a high time frame of this one. So yearly, new yearly on the golden pocket. Yeah, and that should be a very, very interesting area to trade. But for the price to get there, first of all, it needs to get acceptance back into the value area of the local range, then the point of control, lose this support, and then we get back to this area. Also, we do have some liquidity. So, you know, we do have things to do, but mark this area. This is very, very important. New yearly on the golden pocket, weekly liquidity. This looks very, very, very good. Not quite there, but definitely something to pay attention to. What else? I do have a local range. Great. I do have a local range. Let's go to, okay, and this is the local range. So everything, basically this is, let me see once again, what's the local range? Because I had a couple of ranges here. I would like to extend this to everything that's happening above the monthly. Okay, above this monthly. Now let's go once again to this. Okay, so this looks better. So the price spends some time above, then get acceptance, point of control, and then this, the value area low. So this should be very, very interesting. Let's see, like this. This should be very, very interesting. This should be very, very, very interesting. Also, some local golden pockets here. Let's pull it from this one. And also the golden pocket here. Okay. So this area, important support, locally speaking. Monthly, golden pocket, value area low of the local range, and the value area high of a bigger range. So the bulls needs to defend this level like crazy, because below we start to talk about weakness, and you know, it opens the possibility for much lower. But again, level to level, let's pay attention. Again, the news, tomorrow we do have news. The news are affecting all the charts, right? Crypto, Forex, commodities, you know, stocks, the news are there. So let's pay attention. So for the moment, we are at support, right? At support, you book profits, could be take profit 1, take profit 2, could be anything, but you need to book profit. And then you need to wait for the reaction. Same story, reaction comes from changing market structure and claiming some levels. The level to claim here would be the point of control of this range. For the moment, the price keeps making lower low, so you know that's still a bearish market structure. Let's go in 5 minutes. Something like this. So the price keeps making, as you can see, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is not good for the bulls. So let's see if we can get lower. Lower monthly, value are low, value are high on the of the bigger range, and then let's see if we get a bounce. First of all, I would imagine there should be some sort of bounce, and let's see if the bounce, let's say the price will do something like this, and then if the price manages to build a bullish market structure, let's say at least to the point of control of this, who knows, maybe higher, but definitely this is something that I would like to see. Other than that, and based on what I see here locally, the bearish market structure is still intact. We are approaching high time frame support, so let's pay attention, right? Yeah, so this would be Euro USD, starting with the with a high time frame, going on a low time frame, looking for trades, looking for sign of strength, sign of weakness. Level lost opens the possibility for more downside. Levels holding, more upside is possible. So yeah, very interesting charts, very interesting levels, and definitely Bitcoin is still up here. Very exciting time to be a trader, in my opinion. So that would be all, in my opinion. Let's check if we if we have some yeah, premium members are talking, which is great. That value are high is so close to the monthly. Yeah, that's the story. So that's what I was trying to to show. Okay, and if there are no more questions, then I guess that would be all for this stream. Hopefully I shared some knowledge, some interesting levels, some trading plan for more upside, for more downside, sign of strength, sign of weakness, and let's see how this situation will develop. I do have my levels that I want to trade to the upside. I know my levels to the downside. I'm just waiting for the price actually to reveal itself. Let's check once again this, and we're kind of in between, nothing much happening. Yeah, so I would say let's give it some time until the price will lose the monthly, and that should open the possibility for more downside, or the yearly would be hit and we can check the reaction. Yeah, once again, thank you for joining this this public stream. Hopefully it will give you some clarity with the levels, with everything. And once again, if you like our free content, please like, share, subscribe. That would help this project. And if you want to go more in depth, obviously we are expecting you in the premium Discord section. On the website we do have modules, we do have a lot of things. In Discord we do have basically every day we do have live trading session, like I showed you the voice channels where we jump if there is volatility, if there is anything. Yeah, and other than that, thank you for everything, and I will catch you in the next public stream. And for our premium members, I'll catch you after in Discord for more trades. Until then, thank you for everything. Cheers and bye bye.